Okay. Guys, we're going to start the program in a matter of moments. Friend of the program, Dino Hoja in the house. This guy is having fantastic success in restaurants. One of the A-plus very good guys in Charlottesville and restaurants. We'll talk about Dairy Market and Dino's, and we'll talk Move Through and Basta Pasta. We'll talk his expansion to Pro Renata on the program. So much to cover with someone that's absolutely beloved in the community. Join us in the discussion. We will take your questions. We'll take your comments. We will relay them live on air. Judah, check your phone as well. A lot to cover on today's program, which is going to be broadcasted on every social media platform known to mankind. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to give Dino some props, put it in the feed, and I will relay it on the program as we welcome, just to start the program, Donna Price, Aaron King, Kevin Yancey, Ray Cadell, Kyle Irvin, Lonnie Murray, a lot of folks watching the program like Tom Powell on the show, a couple of restaurant owners on the Downtown Mall, Woody Fincham on the broadcast. Thank you kindly for joining us. Harold Hertz, Logan Wells Kalelo giving you some props. Like the show, share the show, give props to the show. Holly Foster, thank you kindly for joining us. We're going to get rocking and rolling in a matter of moments. Crozet, Charlottesville, Belmont, Richmond, downtown Charlottesville in the house right now. Keswick and Shadwell in the house right now. Louisa in Orange, thank you kindly for joining us. Kevin Yancey in Wadesboro, rocking the program right now. Dino Hoja is in the house, and he brings the following. Mary Johnston, que pasa? Bill McChesney, que pasa? We're ready to rock and roll. Judah Wickhauer, when you are, my friend. Good Tuesday afternoon, guys. My name is Jerry Miller, and thank you kindly for joining us on the I Love Seville show. It's great to connect with you through every social platform known to mankind, a show that's become the water cooler of conversation in Charlottesville, Albemarle County, and across Central Virginia. Today's program encourages you, the viewer and listener, to help shape the conversation. We have one of the A-plus guys in Central Virginia in the house, on studio, behind the mic, and Dino Hoja. You will see him in T-minus 20 seconds. Of course, this show, our studio in downtown Charlottesville, less than 2 miles from the University of Virginia, less than 1 mile from Dairy Market, where a lot of this all started with a man who would greet everyone walking through the door with a smile and a bear hug, serving some of the best pizza in the market. Folks, if you want to ask Dino a question, put it in the feed and we will relay it live on air. Judah Wickhauer, my friend, if you could go to the studio camera and welcome a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. Dino Hoja in the house. This guy goes from a pizza parlor on Route 29. We're going to get to that in a matter of moments.
Absolutely.
I remember eating there many times, to opening during the pandemic and Dairy Market, to opening a Basta Pasta across from his point of sale in Dairy Market, to buying Move Through, to expanding Dino's wood-fired pizza and rotisserie chicken to Pro Renata, to now a Move Through expansion at Pro Renata and Crozet. My friend, I salute you. I applaud you for tremendous success. Thank you kindly for joining us on the show, Dino.
Well, as you just mentioned, everything what you said is true. And that coming, when I first came to your show, I had a dishwasher, my wife and I, and 2 waiters working at 29 at Brick Oven, and my kids would sleep in the booth. So this is not, it's a big sacrifice until this moment that you're speaking right now.
You're the American dream.
American dream can be nightmare sometimes, but that's true. Like every immigrant here, everything comes with a hard work and dedication. What do you want to be, and what is God-given potential? If you're shooting up for the stars, you can go there.
Let's talk about the flip book of the dream. Brick Oven, is it the Rio Hill Shopping Center?
Brick Oven was purchased from Tony Farrow, which he owns now, Michael's Diner.
Yep.
Big shout to him. He made it possible for me to go in the Brick Oven, and we took over Brick Oven from him in late 2017. And redid everything and made it to the point that our expansion was bigger than what we wanted. And Brick Oven was kind of like smaller for us. We were trying to go something bigger. When we saw that Dairy Market was building and there is a food hall going to be there, I was doing delivery going to UVA for a large catering order. I said, like, this is my next spot. And I got in touch with Britta Killer, which she's my marketing specialist.
She's watching right now.
And
She just gave you props.
She is amazing person and great. Like, I don't know how to describe her. Like, working with her has been behind all of this success is people like her and you that spread the word for people like me who work behind the scene. And she came to the conclusion that we should not call it Brick Oven at the Dairy Market, even though I had all the branding and everything. She said, like, when people are coming to Brick Oven, they say, let's go to Dino's. So you have to split up from Dino's, and we're going to call it Dino's Pizza. From that moment on, like, it took off. We, as you know, like, we were signing the contract with Stony Point.
With Chris Henry and Stony Point Development.
Point, and I was having all the loans already straight up and everything. COVID hit in March. We were supposed to open in April. Yeah. The banks that I was like approved for loans, they kind of like froze everything. Chris Henry stepped in and lent me the money that no bank wanted to lend, and we moved forward with the construction with so many times like stopping during the COVID. And Chris Henry said we can open in December, 15th of December, we opened for business during the COVID year. And we were in like restriction until June of 2021. And after that, we had growth month after month. And we are where we are now, the Dairy Market. That is our heart and soul. That's our flagship store. Dairy Market, it's a self-entity. And then, after a few months I opened at the Dairy Market, I have a team that they're like very, very hungry for growth. And I promised all of my team that we are gonna open more stores. And there is a young guy, which I was his guardian. His name is Jay, pronounced Yotono Zuna. He comes from the same town where I come from, that he came here with a green card. He came here as a student, actually, work and travel. And he runs the Dino's at PRN right now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I just tagged Chris Henry. I want to make sure he heard the props that you just gave him right here. I'll highlight some of the commentary coming in. Viewers and listeners, you can give Dino props live on air, for example, and let us know the folks that are watching the program here and where they are located. First, Amber Rexroad says, hi, Dino, from Jake, Amber, and Bryn.
Amazing people.
They're giving you props right now. Let's see here. Is it Agron?
Leo?
Yeah, no. He shares your last name right here. Where's he watching?
Somewhere in Europe.
Okay. You have Hemi, is it Quivani watching the program right now?
She's an employee.
Okay. Imran Shala.
That's cousin in Bosnia.
Okay. Burim Blendi. I'm messing up these names. I apologize,
okay,
guys.
Everybody else is in Europe.
Okay.
It's all good.
You got all of Europe watching the program right now. And Dino, let's talk about your success here. You go from Brick Oven, and the concept or the idea of rebranding was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant because you're the face of the brand. You are likable. You are approachable. You are easygoing. You have positive energy. You greet everyone with a bear hug. We'll cut to the chase. You make amazing pizza. You know customer service. You know keeping customers with a smile on their face and getting them to come back. The rebranding was brilliant. When we went to Brick Oven, we went to Dino's. When we go to Dairy Market, we go to Dino's. When we go Basta Pasta, we go to Dino's. Move through, we go see Dino. Pro Renata, if we're gonna eat your food, we're gonna go see Dino. That's literally what our sons say, what my wife says. My son says all the time, your pizza is some of the best he's ever had. He asked me on the way yesterday into work, because I mentioned that you were going to be on the program, what is their secret ingredient? I'm going to try to pull it out of you. But let's talk about this. When you had Brick Oven in the Ryo Hill Shopping Center and you were grinding and working your tail off and your kids were sleeping in the booths, okay? Walk us through what was going through your mind, and did you ever envision having this kind of success?
Our success, like I mentioned, is based on like how do I reach all this goal? By surrounding myself with the people who are dedicated and have the same dreams that I have, and come from almost the same background as I have, coming from nothing to do something, coming to this promised land that your dreams become true if you work hard day in, day out. Finding success in the restaurant industry, the way I see it, is like the 4 pillars that you have to have. You have to take care of your staff first before you take care of customer service. You have to have an excellent team, treat them with respect and dignity, pay them above that the livable wages, what you can afford, take less for yourself. Sanitation is the second one. If you are not clean and sanitation is not there, then you're missing one of the pillars. Then marketing is one of the pillars too. In the end is the food, of course. So all of this come together and you can create a brand. Without of like missing one of the links, there is like, you know, there is like a chromosome missing, there is the DNA link missing there, so.
You take Move Through from Dairy Market to Pro Renata. I think this is a brilliant move. Talk to us about this.
Going from Dairy Market to Pro Renata, when I first time met John Shape, which is an amazing entrepreneur. He retired from full-time dentist and created I call it now, and we call it now like with having the ice cream shop there, and the brewery, and the pizza truck, and everything, and things have to come.
And the music hall,
and
the concert venue.
That is the Disneyland of Crozet. Having the view on Blue Ridge Mountains, and having like in-house brewing beer, a 47-foot truck sitting next to it, and having ice cream inside, and having a playground, and other things that are coming, and having
axe
a concert.
throwing. Yeah.
So this guy has brilliant ideas, and he's growing so fast, and I cannot ask for more to be part of it. It was my dream to be on that side of town. I went to the table that was already full. I brought something there, but we won't stop growing, and that is just the beginning with John, that he has a lot of things in the pipeline coming up.
I think it was a genius move. I mentioned this last week. Pro Renata is, you call it the Disneyland of Crozet. I think that's very applicable. We have as many beer drinkers at Pro Renata as we have music lovers, as we have kids, as we have sports fans, as we love those who are just amazed by the views of Pro Renata, those that love your pizza, and now Move Through ice cream. Talk to us about maybe this was a challenge, maybe this was not, about staffing all these locations. You got a Dino's and Dairy Market.
Can I just stop you for a second?
Please, please.
So from Dino's, like I mentioned, going from Dino's, and going from Berghoven at 29 North, with me and my wife and 2 waiters and a dishwasher, we are a team of 42 people now.
Amazing.
And that is in December of 2000 to what is that now? April of 2024. Yeah. So I have a lot on my shoulders, but my team.
Less than 4 years, you've gone from 4 people to 42.
Yes. Because all of these people who work with me, they are myself, and I take care of them. They take care of me. It's just kind of like one unit. It's like gladiators. Everybody execute whatever they will be assigned to.
That is amazing.
But partnering with key people and networking with like Pro Renata and Stony Point and people who want to see growth in this community and want to see things, positive things, and have vision, that's the key of the success. If you're thinking that you're not trying to share something that you think, and you think you can achieve this by yourself, I don't think this can be achieved by yourself. You have to take sacrifice from your family first, that whenever other kids of other families are enjoying the playground on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Pro Renata or at the Dairy Market, my kids are at home with their mother or doing something, I'm absent. So this is the pain that you have to take when you like looking for success. And I hope my family always try to understand me that I miss so many things on the family events. But the whole point is like, you have to give and take, you know? Like, it's not the perfect world, but you have to live through it. And this is my dream. I'm trying to build a better future for myself and them, and I want to leave a legacy behind.
That was beautiful, dude. Dude, that was perfect. You're killing this right now. That was absolutely beautiful. I'm getting choked up over here on the program, especially as a dad myself. And I know I completely understand the sacrifices you have to make being away from your kids. That was absolutely beautiful. Which of the 3 brands that you own? Because you own 3 brands. You got
3 brands, yeah.
Dino's, Basta
Dino's,
Pasta.
we franchised Muthru from Ken Smith,
Right.
which is a dairy farmer. I don't know how many generations
Okay.
in Remington County in Virginia.
Okay.
So when I heard that Muthru is coming down to Charlottesville in 2001, that Chris Henry convinced Ken to come and open the Muthru down here. I offered Ken to buy him right away, and he refused it. And I kept challenging him every 6 months or so. So like, I want to be part of your ice cream. I love this ice cream. I want to buy it. And then all of a sudden we came to the conclusion that when people come to their market, the kids, what do they want? They want a slice of pizza and they want ice cream.
That's what my kids want.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
And we just mimic the same thing now, but we already had something at the Peronata. The adults had the beer,
Right.
the music,
Yep.
and then there were other vendors there, but they were not offering what we offer. And I connected with John Shape, and when the previous vendor left, in 48 hours, we turned the same truck. We were working day in, day out to like fix the truck, turn it to our needs. That gentleman was like riding the Bobcat everywhere, the tractor to move the trailer.
Dr. John Shea,
Yeah.
the owner of Pro Renata.
The owner of Peronata. He rolls the tractor. We brought a pizza oven at 10 p.m. at night at his house from Maryland, at his house at Barn. He got up, turned the tractor on, without any question. He just put
That's badass.
He is a badass.
Yeah.
He's a badass. To do things like that and take the challenge like that as a full-time dentist on the days like a year and a half ago, and now also like full-time entrepreneur with Peronata and other like expansions that he's having in the Valley area, not just with
Downtown
Stanton.
Yeah.
Not just Stanton. There are other things coming, but
Okay.
I'm not mentioning anything. I left
Sure.
it up to him to do it.
Sure.
So we created a partnership that is going to last hopefully for decades to come, and I want to create the brand that our logo says love from Charlottesville, and I want to go national with that so people can see that everything started in Charlottesville.
Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps over here. Tito's on fire here. You got to tell us the story, the behind the scenes of 10 o'clock at night, and you guys are installing a pizza oven from a barn with a Bobcat in a truck outside of a brewery. Give us what happened. Give us the behind the scenes even more.
Our oven that we bought broke down, and then we needed to open on Friday, and myself and 2 of my cornerstones.
Okay, key employees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they are like partners.
Okay.
Nobody's my employee. They work
Okay.
for themselves.
Okay.